Bronny James, who I have taken upon myself of awarding him the name LeBummy James Jr. But Bronny James, the cub of the softest king in the jungle, LeBum James, where all the other lions come to his so-called kingdom willingly and mark their territory. But Bronny James, aka Bronny Lames, gets blessed with a verbal karate high kick from this Miss Sports Reporter lady. This female reporter goes LA gang style on LeBummy James Jr. and runs the fade verbally. What Kendrick Lamar say in that song? Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. But anyway, in so many words, this CBS reporter, she keeps it more raw than doing that thing without a rubber. But all in all, she basically says, without saying, that LeBummy James Jr. will go down as the worst summer league player in RBA history. But here's what she got to say.
It's like a 50-50 for me, and I say that because, granted, Bronny really entered the league a lot sooner than he probably should have, and we all know the conversations that arose during the draft process and him going into the draft and him ultimately leaving college. But I mean, look at this stat line. This 2 points, for example, was against the Spurs, excuse me. So 2 points, 1 from 5 from the field. Mind you, that was in around 15 minutes of action. And when you go to the Cali Classic, he averaged 6 points total, and he shot 33% from the field and 28% from the three. So you're not seeing the development, especially for someone who had nice showings with the South Bay Lakers, the G League team, obviously this season. We all know that he saw some action with the Lakers, the actual Los Angeles Lakers. But the concerning thing is this: you want to see the progression each and every summer league, and obviously Bronny has something working against him, and that's the fact that he did enter the league a lot sooner than people thought that he should have. So his development, because of that, is a little behind the grain. And if you actually watch him play tonight against a Cooper Flag, for example, the differences between the two are going to be glaring. And that is because you have somebody who, again, it's not like Cooper Flag was at university all 4 years, but you can see with that development of a guy who actually played in a collegiate program, and especially one of the top, does for their development going into the professional game, and you can see the differences between him and Bronny, and they're going to be glaring.
Well, I guess we can throw this whole notion out the window that women do not know sports and that women should just shut up and dribble, like that Fox reporter Laura Ingraham told LeBum James years ago. And I don't understand why LeBum James didn't heed her advice, because that's probably the best advice he's ever gotten from someone, right? But anyway, just maybe we should get rid of this whole idea that women shouldn't talk sports and that they need to just get in the kitchen and make that man a sandwich and stop talking about sports, okay? Leave it to the men. We might need to change that, because this woman right here is spitting facts. And not only is she just spitting facts, she is literally hawk spitting facts. She's almost like the real Hawk 2 girl. I would like to recant my recent statements that I literally just made seconds ago about the woman shouldn't be in the kitchen. Maybe the woman should talk sports. See, that's the right thing for me to say, right? But I changed my mind. Woman, get yourself back in that kitchen and make daddy a sandwich right now. But anyway, honestly, I don't even know how Bronny Lames, not Tory Lanez, but Bronny Lames, is even playing in the RBA Summer League when he spent most of his rookie season in the G League. I mean, don't they have their own separate G League Summer League or something like that? Bronny James has had the worst Summer League showing of any player in RBA history. LeBummy James Jr. has been afforded the luxury of being an RBA superstar, but has had the talent of a youth basketball player. I mean, he's had the worst stat line in RBA Summer League history. Could somebody at least go into the settings mode and put the Summer League difficulty on rookie mode, please? Because I am completely disgusted. And I'm going to be honest, the last Summer League that I've watched was the Lakers when they drafted Lonzo Ball, and I think they had Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and they won the Summer League championship. And I mean, I think it was the first Summer League where we seen our first Summer League super team. And to just think, we literally mortgaged our entire future for the easiest championship in RPA history, and that's the Bubble Championship, that Mickey Mouse title that LeBron James and Cole won. But 2 points, Bronny, 2 points in a Summer League game? I mean, come on now. I can at least do better than that. I can at least get you a good 6 points on my worst day. I mean, they basically just practicing out there. Why is Bronny James still playing in the RPA? His daddy, LeBirdman James, playboy. LeBirdman stated that his wish was to play with his son and be the first father-son duo in the RPA. Although him and Delonte West already experienced that moment. But I digress. But I read a report that said that LeBron James feels as though that the Lakers hasn't valued all that he's done with the franchise. And I'm thinking in my mind like, bro, what have you done? LeBron James has probably gotten more talent and other all-star players within his stint with the Los Angeles Lakers than any other team that he's been on thus far. I mean, please retire, please. You've gotten to play with your son. We don't want to continue to watch this straight to Tubi movie again. Nepo Baby Part 2. Give that roster spot to someone who deserves it. It's a player out here in the world right now that comes from the struggle. Mama on Section 8, 19 kids, each one by a different baby daddy. Living in one house, daddy in prison for 20 plus years, moving weight on the interstates from city to city, and they living poor, eating glizzies on an off-brand piece of bread. Eating glizzies on an off-brand piece of bread. Man, it's probably a young, hungry player out there waiting for his moment, waiting to be discovered. He's probably in the gym day and night, working on his game with the dream of making it to the RPA. So he could buy his mama a house. And here you have LeBron James Jr. putting up a historical low, a whopping 2 points in the Summer League. Are you kidding me? I mean, this kid is just like his father. No great ball handling skills, no crossover moves, below average jump shot. I mean, this is torture for the league. My eyes hurt hearing about LeBron James Jr. How bad do you gotta suck that somebody's eyes hurt from hearing about a player? And then the LeGlazers, the Bronsexuals, the LBJTQ are jumping out of their seats, raving with excitement that LeBron James Jr., quote unquote, locked down the Dallas Mavericks rookie Cooper Flagg. Bro, this is complete nonsense that makes my skin crawl. What cool points do you get for locking down a rookie? First of all, when did it become a thing where fans are thrilled that a second-year player with RPA experience locked down the #1 pick in the Summer League? I mean, has the bar been set that low that Bronsexuals are excited about a G League player locking down a rookie? Well, I guess they feel that's the only moral victory that they could get, so they'll take it where they can. Because if the roles were reversed and a second-year player or even a seasoned RPA player locked down Bronny James, they would say, oh, it's Bronny first year. What do you get out of locking down a rookie? Congratulations, you played yourself. Like, the biasness, it bothers me. And this is why I do what I do time after time with these videos. But let's see if LeBron James Jr. can carry that over and do the same thing to the best or the above average players in the RPA with experience. I mean, whoop-de-doo. He knocked the rookie's ball out of his hands and almost got a steal. Like, I mean, what do you want, a fortune cookie? Maybe that fortune cookie can tell you that it's time to do an early retirement. LeBron James and LeBron James Jr. Then LeBron James and the Bronsexual lovers get their panties moist when LeBron James Jr. gets a highlight dunk. And I'm like, are you serious? This is what got y'all excited? Man, they acting like he scored 50 points in a Summer League game or he did a backflip mid-air and windmilled the dunk. But see, that's what LeBron James produces. And his media puppets, this is what they passed over to his son, is having fans celebrate mediocrity, being a walking highlight reel, accepting the bare minimum performance-wise, participation awards, etc. But LeBron James Jr. should just adopt his father's moniker, the chosen one, because he has been handpicked by his father and haven't been deserving of anything at all.